Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Monday, April 8th, 2024. We had a really exciting market after hours last night where gold and silver were getting smacked down rather substantially. 20-30 bucks on gold and probably around 40 cents off on silver. Thought this morning would be a bloodbath, but here we have recovery. Gold was higher this morning. Silver was quite a bit higher this morning. Now they're selling off, but for right now, which is 5:41 Pacific time, we have gold at 2,328 and silver at 27.56, holding on to the 27 marker like a champ, although it did hit 28 last night. Okay, we look at the gold-silver ratio every day, and while it was pushing higher last night, this morning it is pushing lower, down at 84.03. Downside to 82 in my opinion, upside to 90. And of course, lower is better for silver, and higher is better for gold. Okay, on the 10-year yield, we have a little bit of news in the market, not too much though. A little bit of peace talks going on in the Middle East. And Janet Yellen bopping around Europe and China, saying all kinds of things. But here we go on the 10-year Treasury, up 7.6 ticks at 4.456. So there's going to be a headwind for gold and maybe silver. What's going on with the dollar, which tends to affect silver more than gold. Dollar up 4 ticks at 104.34. Fairly strong, but never made it to the 105 level, so I think we're fairly safe there. In terms of interest rates, we seem to be kind of locked in this range here between 440 and 450, threatening higher but hasn't done it yet. Okay, in the pre-market, what's going on? Greed index is at 62, Dow futures up 18, S&P futures up 4.25, NASDAQ futures up 21.75. What we've been doing every morning is watching copper, because Dr. Copper tells the story both about the economy and industrial metals. Silver, being a part industrial metal, is definitely catching on to this. And as we have industrials up, right, industrial metals up, that's a good thing. As we have the Fed, definitely going to be cutting rates, I would say, later in the year to some extent. That is a good thing. And we have gold at all-time highs, which is also pulling silver up. This is why I like silver so much. It's almost a no-brainer if you're investing in silver right now. You've got all the wind at your back. But who knows? We have made a big move, and now we have to digest it, hopefully for a month or two, or for a few weeks. Kind of go sideways here between 26 and 28 would be my wish, so we can build on this move to get up to 30. Okay, and over at the website, welcome to anybody who's new. I see quite a few new subscribers. We're over 400 people subscribed to the website. Hi, I'm Louie, and I update the website every morning by 6 a.m. Pacific, bestsilvergolddeals.com, where I search the internet for over 2 hours every morning, finding the best deal at all reputable dealers, not just one. And then I bring those to you here, and then down a little bit later in the video, we'll talk about ways to get gold and silver, platinum, etc. Under market, which we can do. Okay, because if you want to sell right, you got to buy right. Let's get going on a 1/10 Eagle. Best 1/10 Eagle is over at Golden Eagle, 266.55. And yes, they also have free shipping. Best 1/10 Maple is at Silver Gold Bull, 263.80. Best 1/10 Britannia is at Monument Metals, 263.14. And I won't keep going with all of those. Let's go right to the half-ounce Gold Eagle. I don't put the quarter-ounce Gold Eagle on here because I don't buy it and I don't like the premiums on it. The best half-ounce Gold Eagle, 1245, 1245.85 over at Bold. Best 1 ounce gold eagle this morning is going to be at SD Bullion, 23.85 for a random year BU gold eagle. Best buffalo is over at Bold at 2,401.70. I like the buffalo better than the eagle because I think it's pretty, and it is 3 9s, or is it 4 9s? I think it's 3 9s. Gold, so it's pure gold. It carries a little higher premium when those Costco deals come up, and I'll do my best to alert you when they do if you subscribe to the website. I'd pick the buffalo over the American Gold Eagle. It just carries a little higher premium and in shorter supply. Okay, and in the 1 ounce Britannia category, APMEX has got them at 2,369.19. That's a good deal over at APMEX on a gold Britannia. Good fallback coin if you don't want to pay up for the Eagles. Krugerrand's about the same, $5 commemoratives, so much higher than they used to be. People are figuring out this is a good alternative to the 1/4 ounce gold eagle, 569.21 over at Bullion Exchanges for a random $5 gold commemorative, a little less than a 1/4 ounce of gold there. In the foreign gold category, Bullion Exchanges 20 franc is 448.23, another alternative that people look for. We've got gold at spot. Gold in assay at Bold is 2,382.60, but you would definitely go back and get that Britannia before. Was that a gold Britannia? Whatever that 1 ounce gold piece, you'd get the sovereign over the generic every time. Okay, we've got more gold at spot. If you're a collector, you can find Platinum Eagles here. On the noble category, we've got those at APMEX for 1,055.89, but we have a much better deal on a Britannia, 1/10 Britannia. I'll show you a little later. But platinum is also catching a bid, also kind of a no-brainer. If silver and copper are moving up and gold is moving up and industry is cranking back up with autos and trucks and whatnot, platinum's going to catch a bid. Maybe palladium will too. I'll show you a palladium later as well for the subscriber that asked me for that. We've got one silver eagle at spot at Bullion Exchanges. We have the rest of the tube at 32.50. Whoa, Nelly. 32.50. Well, let's see. If silver is 28, I guess that's a 470 premium on Silver Eagles. That's the best price you can find at the big dealers. Except if you want a tube of 20, you can get those at 31.77 over at Pinehurst Coins, BU 2023. That's going to be the new design, unfortunately. Okay, but we can beat that on eBay later when we get down there. And we've got lightly used Eagles. I don't know what the heck that is. I still got the yellow light on because I'm waiting for the retracement, and we haven't had it yet. Thought we had it last night, but we don't have it this morning. So maybe we'll see a little off the top today. Maybe we won't. We've got one maple at spot at Bullion Exchanges, but if you want more than one, Bold Precious Metals has them at 30.67. Much better alternative to the Silver Eagle. If you're going to pay up for Eagles, I'd probably save the $2 and get the maple, but Eagles are going into short supply, and FOMO will be setting in, I think, for Eagles. We've got 1 ounce Britannias in the 30s, and that's also a decent alternative, although I really don't trust the Royal Mint when it comes to spotting, I gotta tell you. We've got Kangaroos over at Bold, 30.57 for the Kangaroo. They can also spot, so can the Krugerrands. Bold Precious Metals has those at 30.77, all a couple bucks cheaper than those Silver Eagles. Mama Baby Kangaroo is about 30 an ounce if you want to pick up that Perth Mint coin. No Costco deals this morning that I could find. And in the junk category, we have got Bullion Exchanges, 2,105.66 for a $100 bag. If you want to go smaller, 21.13 for $1 face junk. When Eagles move, junk moves next, and it probably will. If you want to get a tube of Franklin's for a little more, 21.18 for a $10, $211.85 for a $10 face roll of Franklin's over at Monument Metals. Okay, we've got a silver bar at spot. If you're new, then pick up all the spot deals. If you like the price of silver and gold, I don't like it very much here when it comes to buying. But if you are just starting out and you're going slow, then pick up the spot deals. We've got a generic silver bar here, 10-ounce bar at Golden Eagle. Good price, 287.60 for a random bar. I doubt you'll get the Prospector if you buy that, but maybe. And other secondary market deals in the 280s. We've got a bullion.com here for random generic new bars and $10 coupon code there. Best price on buffaloes that I can find still seems to be over at Kazoo Bullion. I've used them, I recommend them, and you can get one at 29.15, or you can get 100 at 29 even for nice looking little buffaloes there, Kazoo Bullion. If you're looking for shot, you want to pour something, that's in the 29s. This is still one of the cheaper poured bars. If you want to check out the 3-ounce Kazoo bar or Kazoo bar, we've got Silvertown bars, 10-ounce bars at Monument Metals, 295.90. I do like those. Okay, and higher priced poured silver. The Coke bar, the 1-ounce Coke bar, 30.89 at Monument Metals. Those look just great. I'm putting mine in capsules. Okay, over at eBay is where we beat these deals, and we use our credit cards to do that. All right, so I'll show you the credit cards in a bit, but here we've got a tube of Eagles at $6.50. So let's do the math. We saw about $31.80, I think, was the cheapest we saw on Eagles, but I'll slow down here for a minute and do the math for you. $6.50 from Bullion LLC, good dealer, divided by 20 equals $32.50. Now, what we have is we have at a minimum 3% off if you use the PayPal card I recommend. So that's times 0.97, and that'll put you at $31.52, beating any price, even the best price on the internet from the big dealers. They've got a $10 off coupon code, and you can get more than 3% off with some other cards that I recommend. So that's why we do that. Best price on Maples for a full tube, $771.51. I'll let you do the math, but it'll be generally cheaper than anything I showed you above. Let's just go to the Krugerrands. I won't go through all of them. $774.07. Pinehurst Coin sells that on eBay. If you're looking for junk silver, we've got some under market junk this morning. Not a bad buy here, guys. So, look at any of these. Generally, junk is junk unless it is slick. I don't like the slicks. But here's $10 face for $200. He's got $870 shipping, so $208.70. You can make him an offer. I don't know him. He's only got 89 feedback, but it's all 100% positive. So scoop up that cheap junk because, 208 and then take 3% off would give you about $8. You'd be back to about 20 times face. Here's another batch at $209.99, another batch at $212, another batch at $205. What is their shipping on that? He's got $8 shipping on that. So you can pretty much pick up junk cheaper on eBay than the big dealers and use your rebates. The only place I find it cheaper is the 3 YouTube coin shops that I recommend. Let's get back and we'll get to them in a minute. The Coke bar is flying higher, 308.17 for the 10-ounce Coke bar. It's a very pretty bar. If you want to pick that up, use your discounts. Here's the best deal on Buffaloes. 572, so that is about 28, and then take 3% off. You'll be closer to 27 on those buffaloes. That's only a roll of 20. You don't even have to buy 100. And that's actually cheaper than the 100 deal on eBay. You've got the Coronation coin if you're interested. We've got Platinum Eagles if you're interested. This is the, are these sold out yet? Anybody that is interested in platinum and you're not a collector of platinum, you just want to stack it. Okay, this is such a smoking deal. Now, APMEX has this on their website for a little bit less, but if you take your 3, 4, or 5% off on this, you will be pretty close to the buyback price at JM Bullion. That is almost a zero risk purchase there. So I would pick those up. I think they're going to charge you sales tax. Now, AppMex has told me before they charge sales tax on all platinum. Is that the right thing? Is that true? I don't know, but check the sales tax when you buy these. You might have to pay sales tax. And, well, at least in California, that's what they've told me, and I have paid it before, so keep that in mind. Smoke and deal on platinum there. Smoke and deal. Okay, I'll just go through a few of the gold deals. I'll do the 1/10 at $2.59 and then take about $7 off. You'd be at about $2.50 for a 1/10 ounce gold eagle. Here is a 1 ounce gold eagle at $2,399. If you take off 3%, you'd be at $70 off. You'd be at about $23.30, right around spot there if you use that those credit cards. Okay, Britannia, was that cheap? Yeah, I think that might have been a cheap one. No, $2,396 on the 1 ounce Britannia. What's going on in the commemorative category? Well, people are scooping it up. I can't even find a decent buy it now. And this auction, I can't find a decent auction as well. So people are all doing this now. This was my tip to place a bid, get it cheap, and get a free silver. But this one went for $5.77, the last one I told you about. When I see another good auction coming up, I'll let you know. There were none this morning. Okay, and let's see. Here is a 1/10 gold Britannia, 258.10 on eBay through Liberty Coin, Liberty Bibbity, and a 1/10 maple. This one's under market unless somebody bought it. 261.94 from BGASC. And let's just go to the 20 franc. Here you can get these a little cheaper by taking your 3% or more off. $4.49 for a Helvetica through Olympus Gold and Rare Coins. No, I don't know them, but they have 100% feedback. Okay, and the Platinum Noble is actually more per ounce melt than the Britannia, so get the Britannia. Somebody asked me for palladium the other day, and now palladium, the metal, is cheaper than palladium, the coin. But I'm just looking at palladium eagles here, and I would not pay $2,000 for these, but if you can pick one up around $1,500, then you may want to do that. I think about $1,500 is the most that I would pay for a palladium eagle. And no, I don't know anything about palladium, but I do know it's pretty cheap. And when it crosses below the price of platinum, that is a buy. What's going on in the bar category? We've got all bars starting at about $300. If you wanted to see what the poured Inglehards are going for, somebody asked me if Engelhard bars are a good buy. Well, yeah, if you get them cheap. So $3.50 is the going price for those. And check your local coin shops to try to get those closer to $300. You can always sell them. That's a pressed bar. So yeah, $3.35. That's interesting. $3.35. Why has he blurred out the picture like this? I don't know. He's playing games with his pictures, but that looks to be a polished Engelhard poured bar. You want them with the patina. You don't want them polished. So anyway, if you want to look through poured metals or vintage bars, you can certainly do that there. Here's my store. If you see anything you like, ask me for a friend discount. Use the contact me method through eBay to contact me before you buy anything. And here are the credit cards. eBay credit card is 3.33% cash back. I have that card and it works well, but you have to spend $1,000 first. Here is an AppMex card that I am toying with. I actually have this card. The Blue Cash gets you 3% off on groceries, gas, and retail. Might work on eBay. Check that out. Here is the Rakuten card, which gets you 1% cash back right now. Here's the PayPal card, which unlimited cash back, 3% off on eBay, 3% off at the US Mint, 3% off on Walmart, who sometimes has some good deals. So, and then 2% off everywhere else. It probably should be your go-to card. But I am looking at others. I keep experimenting with all of those. We have more spot deals and we have more collector bars if you're interested. The kookaburras are going for 32.33 now at SD Bullion. Those were 29 a few days ago. Libertads are 35. The BU Morgans and peace dollars are, under 34. And let's see, in the 1 ounce round category, I already showed you Kazoo Bullion's got a good price. I like these. Oh, I got the wrong link in there. I got to fix that. When you get back over to the website, I'll have that fixed. But these stackable buffaloes at about $1.50 over spot are pretty cool. In the 1 ounce bar category, 29.93 for a Golden State bar over at Bold. And here are the 3 coin shops. So there's usually a sale going every day, so bookmark them, subscribe to them. Vermilion Enterprises, Minot Coin and Bullion, who ships to all 50 states, and Coin Huskers, who ships to all 50 states. Okay, so yeah, I think Minot ships to all 50. I can't keep track of all these dealers, but they have got some fantastic deals for generic silver, $1 over, junk, $1 over, and you might like their sales tax rules as well. You will have to pay for shipping. If you like what I'm doing here at no charge to you, please check out my sponsor, newretirement.com, and there is a 2-week free trial right now where you can plan out your whole retirement. Retirement is not just about precious metals, it's about all your assets and your liabilities and your expenses and your Social Security, and get over there and you can do that, and you won't have to pay anybody a 1% commission, just a little over $100 a year for an ongoing subscription there. I use it, I pay it, I think it's invaluable. I'm retiring in about 83 days. Okay, the Gixxon Sniper tool is free and it works really well. And what else is going on here? We've got other spot deals. The Walmart Capital One card, which you ought to check out, is a 5% cash back and works on precious metals, but sometimes there are sales tax issues. So get over to Walmart and check out 5% off. The PayPal card, which works everywhere. If you had to pick one card, I'd pick the PayPal card because that works on Walmart as well and other places. But this Walmart card, if you want it, is 5% cash back. Make sure they don't charge you sales tax. Okay, here's the Quicksilver card, which I have 1.5% cash back everywhere, including eBay. And then we get these kicker deals. It can be 2, 4, 6, 10% back, which works on precious metals. So I'll let you know when those kickers kick in. And if you have the Quicksilver card, you can compound that with the special deals from the Capital One Reward Center. And but it takes a while for these rebates to hit your account, maybe even 2 months. So it's kind of a nail biter. It's not my favorite thing to do, but when it works really well. Okay, and the dealers are still not paying up for Silver Eagles or generic silver. I had a video Saturday, that explained why I think that is and why I think retail silver is moving into the industrial market through the refineries. And at these higher prices, people are selling. Are you a seller? I don't know. Maybe you should be a holder. Okay, and here's the chat room. I'm so excited. It was really neat to see silver up this morning. So get over there and say hi in the chat room. Everything's totally free. And what's going on with metals could go either way today, honestly. Now we've got gold back up 160 and silver up 26. Looks like it wants to hit $28 again on its march to 30. But we have not had a pullback. So what do you think about that? I think we need a pullback to have a healthy move. And, so I'm not buying this morning, but if you need to buy, well, there's the best places and the best prices you can get things at. And if you're just planning for the future, get some of those credit cards, man. Don't get too many credit cards and ruin your credit. I have too many, and that's why I just can't get them all. But get those credit cards, and it takes a few days to get your credit established. And when we have the dip, you'll be ready to buy the best deals at the best prices. That's all I have for you this morning. So hope you have a good day in the markets today. Thank you for joining me, especially the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And if you like this, check out my sponsor, and also share the videos on your social media, because I don't do that. That'll help the channel. And then if you find anything in the marketplace that you want to tell the community about, tell me, and I will do an alert to the community or put it on the website. I am still working a full-time job and doing this early mornings, so I'm not always available, and sometimes I'm driving, but I will do my best to bring you the deals, especially those Costco deals, which people are snagging gold under spot. And at $23.50, I don't know if that's a good deal or not, I'll tell you, man, but under spot should be good. If you don't mind the price, then look for those Costco deals, and let me know when they come up, and let the community know when you see something like that Platanium Britannia came up the other day. I can't track the entire world, but I think over 400 people can and do, and then our community will be stronger for it and grow and get better deals. That's all I have for you this morning. Have a great day in the markets. I'll see you tomorrow.